and get involved in petroleum and get involved in fact, GSM, because there is still market. There is still market out there for more GSM. More so now that the technology is coming better and better. So we have already communicated also with the governors on the original decision that each one of us will now resource and bring out 250 million to give to NNDC, and then to manage it now properly so that it becomes like our real investment company, and to target certain industries that we think should happen. But I think Mohammed captured the essence. Unless we're able to generate enough energy, we would not be able to achieve what we want to achieve. So energy comes first, and then all the other plans. There is petroleum, or at least the crude oil, in the Maiduguri zone. It may be deeper than in other places. There is, a study has shown that there is gas in the Benue Trough, particularly near Bauchi. And we're told that that gas is even enough, even if you don't resource other places, which NNDC has bidden for and has won, but does not have enough capital to be able to even attract other investors to come and do it. There is crude oil in the Bida Trough, but for some reason maybe ours is deeper, nobody is paying attention to it yet. If NNDC is able to go at least into the gas one in Bauchi, I believe certain things, even political issues, will be balanced. So I am told the last one, but I promise these people here that yes, sir.
On the other terms, let us quickly congratulate you, sir.
Thank you very much.
On your victory at the Better High Court. We have no messages, and I hope as president. Having said that, sir, what is your impression about this church that you have come and because what would you like to know your impression about this? And secondly, sir, you are strongly making efforts to make Niger State one of the three leading economies in the country in the year 2020. What would you like to know what it is that you are promoting? What are you promoting to promote investors to invest in? Thank you, sir.
To me, I see going to court as a better way than picking stones and throwing them at other people. And going to court contributes to the development of democracy. So we should not be mad with people going to court. And we congratulate ourselves all together, Nigerians all, for the victory of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua at the just concluded verdict that was given. And I say it with all seriousness, that yes, people have a right to go to court, but they should also be willing. They went to court out of the confidence that the court will make a judgment. And then when a judgment is made, then people should be able to respect it and follow it. Yes, where there is room for appeal, why not if you want to? But what I see, and my concern generally is, and anybody can look at the history, since 1960 to date, look at the years of rulership or leadership of this country. How many years were people of northern extraction on the saddle of leadership? How many years were the others? And even this current one, all the three people involved are all of northern extraction. In fact, the two are even from one particular state. So I thought that when you try such a thing, instead of dragging on, because believe me, whether you like it or not, so long as you have a case elsewhere, it distracts you a little. Now we have had the verdict. Let me appeal, and through the congratulations you have given, let me appeal to General Muhammad Buhari and our brother Atiku Abubakar to accept the verdict and let's move on. God gives and takes away as He wishes. So, See, when you played your leadership role, we have to wait for you. Thank you. So, let me appeal to them to accept this verdict and let's move on and then wait for another chance. On the, you were mentioning what we are promoting. One, we have the largest landmass in the country. 80% of that is arable. We are the largest producer of rice in the country. We have the best gathered list trees in the world, in fact, we are told. Now, when you come to tourism, we have the largest national park in the country. Like somebody mentioned, even our 3 dams are enough. We have the Mango Park Center. We have all the history of Nigeria, indeed, from Baro to Zungeru. Then we have the Zuma Rock, which now you can climb without dying, because the myth used to be that you have to sacrifice. In the olden days, they said they were sacrificing virgins. Then later on, they were sacrificing cows. Now we know we can go on top without sacrificing anything. So all we need is to encourage it further and make sure that people now can climb on top and see the whole universe around them. So those are some of the tourism. And then you also know that we have solid minerals, including gold in Niger State. Those are the things that we're saying to the investors. Please come in. And with our ability now to issue you with a COO of any size of land that you require, within 2 weeks, we're saying come and build houses in Niger State. Already, out of the 5,000 that we promised during the campaign, we have laid foundation for 1,500, about 300 already on the ground. So those are some of the things we're doing, and then the infrastructure. In Niger State, surprisingly, with all our rivers, we still have problem of potable water. Roads are very, very bad. For the past 10 years, again, we have the longest federal routes in the country. For the past 10 years, none was taught by the federal government. So these are some of the things we're promoting to say when you come to Niger State, you will not lose, you will only make more money. Please bring your money. You too come and spend your money and get value added. So the last one now, that is about that market. I'm a believer in that if you want economic development, you need to motivate, incentivize, and galvanize people. And you can only do that when people are able to see those things that are possible. Many people who have not traveled or who have not seen other possibilities, they tend to restrict their thinking and imagination to their environment. But when you bring them out, they're able to see some of the things that they do, that it will be improved upon. That will be excellent. And my impression of this one is that we should encourage, like I told you earlier, I came to encourage my colleagues to be coming. Because as we come, not only do we make sure that our state participates, but that we'll be able to see things that we can also take. And then that will create more motivation for the international participant to come forward. My impression of this is an excellent thing, and that we're back to business with Kaduna Chamber of Commerce.
As the chairman of public relations said, this is just a token gift to show our appreciation for your excellent efforts that you are making to sensitize other governors to be here to share the experience you've just seen in this international center. We are indeed grateful. Thank you very much.
I thank you very much. From the anyway, let me say that by the weight of this gift, I don't have to publicly declare it. I thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. on behalf of Kaduna Chamber of Commerce, Industries, Mining, and Agriculture, I present you with this talking gift.
We also have a small token to the Secretary to the State Government. I'll call on the former DG of the Chamber, Malam Bana, to do the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The Secretary to the State Government, Niger State, on behalf of Kaduna Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, I present to you this token appreciation gift, so that by the time you go home, you open it, you will always remember Kaduna Chamber of Commerce. We look forward to seeing you again. I think by the time you come next year, we would have had Niger State, a tiger state for Nigeria to grow. Thank you.
Chief Sabansa, muna godiya, muna fata Ubangiji Allah ya ce ka lafiya da kai da tsawogarka. Muna godiya, Allah ya kare lafiya.
Gwamnoni!
Albarka